All right, real quick, it's yours truly, Mr. Taliaferro. Before the video starts, it would mean the world to me if you follow me on Twitter, Instagram. That's how my business grows. It's Mr. Taliaferro on your screen right now. When you follow and subscribe to me, you become one of the pharaohs. That's how I talk business, and that's how you support a young hustler out here getting it. All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing? This is a breaking news into my platform from 11 Alive, who have been covering this Ralo case better than anyone in Atlanta, Georgia. Ralo will not get a bond. A federal judge on Tuesday, like minutes ago, literally like an hour ago, ruled that Ralo will not be getting out anytime soon. Here's the craziest thing in the world. We all know what Ralo's face is. As a matter of fact, let me go back real quick before I tell you something that's crazy as hell. I'm about to give you some shit. So Ralo was incarcerated. Make a long story short, back in December, he and his team were the subject to an investigation where they believe, where federal investigators believe that Ralo was moving a lot of weight using private jets to do so. I believe like a truck or a van or something like that was found with a lot of heavy stuff in it because the truck was ditched. And the thing that put the investigation together for the feds was the clothes that Ralo and his team, and this is all in documents. I'm not telling anything like behind the scenes, all in court documents, right? I'm reading it straight from court documents. They used Ralo's Instagram account to tie the clothes back to what him and his team had on, and some of these clothes were left in this van or truck or whatever, you know what I mean? So Ralo became on the watch list for the feds for months. They're watching his apartment complexes, they're watching everything, man. They're using his music as he talks about serving dog food to the people. A lot of Ralo's interviews have been used against him. Vlad TV, I know an infamous Vlad TV interview where he's talking about this stuff openly. And we fast forward to March, I believe. They set Ralo up. I mean, he had been complaining for months. He's like, yo, every time I get on a plane, they're watching me. Anytime I don't ride private, my whole team's getting searched from head to toe. And yes, it all made sense. You were on the watch list, Ralo. They were watching you ever since December. And they put everything together. And with another, I think they caught him on a pre-PJ with what they believe was close to $1 million worth of just drugs. Ralo denies this, you know, whatever. We're here now. So in total, they believe they've caught Ralo and his team with up to $2 million in drug value. Ralo, in an interview with DGB, Dirty Good Bastard, as of a few days ago, he said, and I had 2 videos on this yesterday, he said social media was his enemy. He blamed social media for a lot of what he's going through right now because he claims the feds are looking at stuff he posts on social media and taking it too literal. He claims that he's an entertainer and some of these things just come out being a rapper. All right? The second thing he blamed, rappers like Young Jeezy, OG figures that he grew up listening to, not setting a great example for him. In an interview, he said these exact words. When I was growing up, I was told to trap or die. So it's kind of like very incriminating stuff, all out the mouth of Ralo. Nobody's putting words in his mouth. So now let's fast forward to the craziest thing that happened today in court. The federal judge, listen to what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. With all what's going on, the federal judge is convinced that Ralo and some of his homies are still running a drug empire while he's behind bars. That's why he was denied bond today. Nothing more, nothing less. Do I believe he would have got a bond if that judge didn't believe that? I think there's a good possibility from what I'm reading and from the reporters that I'm listening to here that are on the scene, on the ground. I don't know, but I think there was a good possibility. But the judge is like, yo, you're trying to get a bond for me when I have evidence to believe you're still involved in a drug ring as we speak. The judge is like, we've pretty much seized all your property. You sell any of your property, we're gonna have to go to court over that. We took all your cars. All your cars, according to Ralo, have been impounded. At least 9 cars. everything, money. We've taken, Ralo said it's way over $2-3 million of money they took for him, right? And the judge is like, you're still running this drug ring right now. This is what the judge believes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we at. And I assume I would not be talking about the case anytime soon unless something changes. Of course, I'll keep you guys up to date. But that is the real legit reason why Ralo was denied bond today. The federal judge believes with everything that's going on, with him behind bars, somehow on the outside, Ralo and his team are still moving weight. I go by the name of Mr. TALIAFERRO. Thank y'all for the time of support. Look, we send prayers to everybody in their situation. Listen, Ralo has not been convicted of anything in this case, period. And that still is worth saying. Like, I don't play the games of trying to judge people unless there's crazy evidence. He's an innocent man in this regard until he's been convicted of something. So, no matter how you feel on Ralo's side or against Ralo's side, until he's been convicted, this is he say, she say, and we're just going to let the evidence work its way out. But for that judge to say that, though, I don't think you come out of the woodworks with that. That's strong. Like, yo, I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah!